Chapter 1296. Wilbur cried out and swung his halberd. The blade struck the golden whip, but the tremendous force sent Wilbur flying back dozens of meters. At that moment, the onlookers below were already engulfed with despair because they did not have Loya's power. Some of them were even wailing and crying, completely losing control of themselves. They were just at the edge of Wilbur's spiritual pressure. If they had been in the center of it, they might have all already died. After smashing Wilbur away, Loya continued to charge toward him. Even though he was still affected by the dirge of despair, his powerful cultivation and his Emperor-level domain were enough to minimize the impact. Meanwhile, his Emperor-level domain allowed his strength to soar to horrifying levels as well. Normal Sanctuary-level cultivators would not even be able to touch him, let alone stand up to him. Even Wilbur was astonished by Loya's strength at that moment. He was someone with dragon power, but was losing to Loya in terms of power. It was obvious how strong Loya was. The Emperor level truly was more than just several times stronger than the Sanctuary level. Seeing Loya command the Heavenly Conqueror again, Wilbur pointed his halberd at Loya, saying coldly, "The 12 pages of the Divine Symphony. Second chapter, Dark Conflagration of the Abyss." The black vortex in the sky started to rotate faster. At the same time, Wilbur felt his spiritual energy rapidly depleting. Then, Wilbur charged forward, slashing viciously. God-slaying slash! With Wilbur's shout, a brilliant blade of energy shot at Loya. Loya swung his hand, and the Heavenly Conqueror smashed its golden whip down, instantly shattering the blade of energy. Loya halted for a moment, looking at Wilbur and saying, "Your spiritual energy is depleting too. Does your power really do you any good?" "Of course it does. The dark conflagration of the abyss continuously absorbs the spiritual energy of other cultivators within it. As long as their spiritual energy is weaker than mine, they will fall first, and I'll naturally claim victory," Wilbur said. Loya laughed and said, "Do you think my spiritual energy is weaker than yours?" "We'll know very soon," Wilbur said coldly. At that moment, the black vortex in the sky was constantly swallowing up spiritual energy like a black hole. Loya, Wilbur, and even the cultivators below were seeing their spiritual energies rapidly diminishing. In a few minutes, everyone's spiritual energy would be exhausted. Loya let out a cry of rage, clasping his hands together as he shouted, "Conqueror's Wrath!" The Heavenly Conqueror raised the golden whip, and complete inscriptions were floating around it. Golden spiritual flames shot out as it smashed toward Wilbur. The earth and skies trembled, and everyone was shocked. It was as if the world was about to shatter. "Sir Loya's power really is unfathomable," the old man muttered. Prince Bumi narrowed his eyes and said, "So we can't place our bets so easily." At that moment, facing Loya's shocking attack, Wilbur unleashed a shocking ability as well. Thunder bombs. A formation appeared above Wilbur's head, and 9 horrifying balls of lightning shot toward the chest of the Heavenly Conqueror. The halberd in his hand was vibrating as well. The dragon crystal and spiritual furnace in his body were rapidly rotating, channeling all the spiritual energy and power into the halberd. "Open!" He raised his halberd and aimed right at the golden whip. There were continuous rumblings as bursts of surging spiritual energy completely obscured their figures.